screen. It's aligned with me. A little different. Ah! That works. I'm gonna fall. The fuck? Okay. You got work today? Whatever. I don't know what's going on for this weekend and that, with my hours and that, but find out.
Ready to eat this fish. Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious. Puppy in. Oh, get a load of that! Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious. All right. Oh, get a load of that! This stone's so shiny. This one looks pretty tasty.
Hello. What's up?
These things have got to be tasty. They're gold. Look how shiny these eggs are. All right. Yeah. Oh, get a load of that. This has got to be a good one, right? This one looks pretty tasty. All right. Oh, get a load of that. Sure am ready to eat this fish. This one looks pretty tasty. These things have got to be tasty. They're gold. Sure am ready to eat this fish.
Welcome. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Oh, get a load of that. This stone's so shiny. This one looks pretty tasty. Look how shiny these eggs are. These things have got to be tasty. They're gold. Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious. All right.
What's up, Benson? You're busy yesterday, dude.
Oh, get a load of that.
Or this morning.
Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious.
Playing a lot of Red Dead.
Yeah! Take this! Oh, get a load of that! Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious. All right.
I know
This
you're
one looks
busy.
pretty tasty.
Hey, you're on hella fucking early.
All right.
I wouldn't blame you, dude. I know how you feel.
Oh, get a load of that. Sure am ready to eat this fish. This one looks pretty tasty. These things have got to be tasty. They're gold. Look how shiny these eggs are. Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious.
Welcome.
What
Thank
the
you.
fuck? What's the max level for it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right. How's this?
That's too
Get a load of
long.
that. Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, get a load of that. Look at the shine on this thing.
I guess it's kind of similar to me. I'm doing numbers and that.
This one
Not
looks pretty
doing
tasty.
actual
Look how
numbers.
shiny these eggs are. Sure am ready to eat this fish.
Welcome.
And my Kai level is getting close to 200,000. Yeah, I don't blame you. It goes by pretty quick. That's why I like streaming.
Thank you.
All right. How's this? Oh, get a load of that. This one looks pretty tasty.
That's really close. I'm at 170 some thousand boosts. I'm at 14 million boosts for my life. Ate about, I think I did 400 of those big gigantic Kai meals. Dude, it's ridiculous. I'm going on my 500th one right now. Yeah, I'm going on my, well, it's 99, so I do one less.
All right. Yeah. Oh, get a load of that. How's that sound? These things have got to be tasty. They're gold. Sure am ready to eat this fish.
Welcome.
But yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, come on.
Well, it's fun to pay attention.
All right. Yeah, that seems about right. All right, I got one. All right.
Nice. Which one was it?
All right.
No problem, but you could have knocked him out by yourself, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, get a load of that.
But you look so strong.
Sure am ready to eat this fish. This one looks pretty tasty.
Oh, I gotcha.
Look how shiny these eggs are. Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious.
Welcome.
That's a funny name. How'd you get that? Yep, the weirdest one I've ever heard. Oh, I almost forgot.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I better get
Went from 150 to 170 rather fast.
Thank you.
I must have had changed an algorithm or something. Yeah, it must have been something because it jumped up really quick. Maybe it jumped up because of me playing Dragon Ball, honestly. A lot of Dragon Ball Z fans.
Take this!
Been talking to a lot of like people from the Middle East and that. Been talking to a lot of Muslims and that
This
too.
has
It's
gotta be
pretty
a good
cool.
one, right? This one looks pretty tasty. All right.
There's a couple of them there from freaking I don't know, it's very interesting to talk about too.
Yeah. How's this?
Because one of them, you know, he talks to me quite a bit.
Oh, get a load of that.
He was a little scared to like talk
Sure am
about
ready to
his
eat this fish.
religion and that at first. And,
This
he was
one looks
asking me if
pretty
I was like
tasty.
racist towards
Look at the shine on
Muslims and
this
that or
thing.
whatever.
I
I'm
bet
like,
it's delicious. These things have gotta be tasty. They're gold.
it's good to ask the question because some people are very tedious towards other religions. That I'm like, dude, I really don't give a shit. Like, you're coming on here to talk to me about Dragon Ball and that, you know. You're not talking.
All right.
I mean, if you want to talk about that stuff, that's more or less likely I'm going to talk about it. I'm very interested in that stuff. It must be really hard for some people to talk to some streamers because of their way of living or whatever it might be, their culture and that. But some people are very, you know, hurtful, honestly. And then there was another one that was on, I didn't know that was, you know, a Muslim.
Oh, get a load of that.
That person ended up coming out and saying, oh yeah, I'm Muslim too.
Sure am ready to eat this fish.
That's awesome.
This one looks pretty tasty.
We got another person out that probably didn't feel too comfortable talking about it, and now they do. It's just like, that's cool.
Delicious. Sure am ready to eat this fish.
I'm a non-religion person. I'm just a truth seeker. I really don't care about, you know, following something that I can't completely understand myself. And there's certain texts and everything that look good. You know, there's certain texts in the Bible and the Quran and all that stuff and that make perfect sense to be a good person. You know, to not kill and to just, you know, simple facts of life. To be more or less in harmony with everybody. Who doesn't want to agree with that?
Oh, get a load of that.
But I noticed the more immature
Look
some
at the
people
shine on
are,
this thing.
the more or less likely
it's
they like
delicious.
violence and that.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times they're just kids. I get a lot of, like, younger people that just don't care. They don't care at all about anything but me playing video games.
Yeah, that seems about right.
They want to see me blow up shit with spirit bomb and crap, which is pretty fun.
This one looks pretty tasty. All right, I got one. Look how shiny these eggs are. Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's all fun. I enjoy it. I told him, like, I live with a lot of Bosnians, like behind my house and that, in the neighborhood behind me, there's a lot of Bosnians that live, you know, either some of them are Christian, some of them are Muslim, because it depends on certain regions of their, like, Bosnia, their religious change, but a lot of them, they don't care. I know it's more or less likely the Catholics are more or less religious racist towards other religions than most other religions are, I guess. Because I'm a I was raised Lutheran, and they're more of a mellow of the Catholics, or Christianity and that. Like Catholics are pretty rough. They definitely got a lot of rule controlling and shit like that, and I never really liked that too much. That's why they pretty much stopped existing. You don't see a lot of people going to Catholic schools and nuns smacking their kids and shit with rulers and that. That's how it was back then. Nuns were very, even though they're supposed to be, you know, neutral, loving people, because that's how their religion states them to be, but. Yeah. I can understand certain things about it. Like, to roughen up someone, you have to be crucial
Sure, I'm
with
ready to
them.
eat this fish.
And I get it.
All right.
I'm right there with them, you know, a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't show someone how to fight unless you punch them. Can't show it.
Oh, get a load of that.
Can't show someone how to read unless they look at a book. That's basically how it always is.
This one looks pretty tasty.
There was this one guy at work. He's pretty cool with thinking that. You might actually see me play with him one of these days. He asked me if I ever read the book, The Art on War. And I'm just like, no, I can see, you know, the complexities of war and that, how stuff repeats itself. Basically what it is, it was this Japanese guy, I believe it was
Oh, get a
Japanese.
load of that.
He was saying the concepts of war changes people.
This one looks pretty
It changes
tasty.
eras. So basically what he was saying, the concept of it is like strong men. It has to do with men. Strong men make weak men. So if society's getting tough
Yeah.
because of weak men, like right now, we have weak, stupid people.
Oh, get a load
People
of
are
that.
dumb. They're less smarter than what they used to
Sure,
be.
I'm ready to eat this fish.
You know, they can't think on their own. I mean, you're always going to have
These
a
things
certain
gotta be
percentage of
tasty.
population that's
They're
going to be stupid
Look
as
at the
fuck.
shine on this thing.
They're going to be the ones that
It's
create more
delicious.
crimes. They're going to be the ones that, you know, bend the knee to people that give them advances. It's just how it is.
All right.
But he was just saying, like, right now we're going through the weak phase of society. That's why we have all these political crap going on. That's why everything's trying to be controlled by governments and that. And people are rising up against it. It's starting to make thick-skinned people. People are starting to work harder. They're starting to notice that, you know, we have to make a change. Because of what's going on with the world and that. So every time there's tough people, weak people don't like facing strong
Oh,
people.
get a load of that.
They're the ones that hide in the back and coward and
Look
what
at
you
the
call
shine on
victimize
this thing.
themselves.
I bet
They
it's
use
delicious.
their words, they use emotions, and thick-skinned
Alright.
people don't give a fuck about emotions that much. Especially if it's coming towards them, because they just don't care. For me, for instance, I'm becoming more of a thick-skinned person. I don't give a shit what anybody says about me. I used to care a lot.
Oh, get a load of that.
Now I don't care at all. I'll listen to someone say something and I'll ask the question.
This one looks pretty tasty.
I'm like, that's very unlikely of me to say something stupid like that.
These things have
Or
got
say, what's the point of saying something like that?
Welcome.
So you're working that, you know, some people want to push, some people are trying to push me around that at work. It's always the skinniest, weakest, inferior men. They're weak as fuck. They don't exercise, they don't even eat right, they yell and scream and bitch and moan. They believe that they're more powerful, but they can never come up and face someone that is actually strong, because they know they can't handle it.
Thank you.
So when you stand up for yourself and stand up for what's right, they have to back down 100%, no matter how much they complain, bitch, and moan and cry. Oh God. They know they can't handle it. And you can reverse emotions on them.
All right.
Because since they're so emotional, you can literally use the same thing and it affects them tenfold because they care so much about it. And then they make themselves look stupid as fuck. And once everybody else notices that, how dumb they are, they start to, you know, use it as like, wow, you're an idiot.
Oh, get a load of that.
That's what happens with one of the guys at work.
Hey!
And now he's all like, nothing happened.
All right.
He knows he fucked up. That's basically what it is. That's with everywhere. Like there's like people that come on here. You've seen people come on here and make fun of my name and shit. Call me like thinking I'm, you know, gay and that or whatever it is. And throw down all this crap and that. It's like over a name. Them are weak inferior males. They're not females. Them are males.
Get a load of that. Look at the shine on this thing. I bet it's delicious.
Males critique other males.
Shiny these eggs
Females
are.
do not
Look at the
critique
shine
males.
on this thing.
Not that
I bet
much.
it's delicious.
No, I read it. I heard you, bud. Yeah, it's a very popular book, evidently. But that concept is all you need to know, and I was just like, that makes perfect sense. So more or less to tell you, there's humans out there that figured out how life works. It's just people don't want to sit there and believe
All right.
or even know that it might be them that might be causing the bulk of the problem. You get a lot of, you know, what you call believers, fakers. People believe they're the best ever, but they know they're not.
Shiny.
And it blows my mind. If you haven't done nothing, how can you say that you've done something? That makes no sense to me at all. That's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard. It's like someone saying, yeah, I can get all the plats in every game, but they never actually try. But they keep on saying that they do it.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Well, because it's important.
Sure am ready to eat this fish. All right, I got
Now,
one.
some, like most, I would say some of them people, a certain percent of those people probably use it as a way to make themselves believe that they're better than someone else. See, I don't do that. Like that's like the main purpose of it is to keep it to myself and just talk about it and understand it myself. It's because you know something
All right.
doesn't mean you know how to use it right. And normally it's males. Like females don't get part of that shit that much. As much. Males seem to be the ones to be more aggravated with that stuff.
Bet it's delicious.
With emotions and
This
that.
one looks. These things have got to be tasty. They're gold. Look how shiny these eggs are.
At least for what I've noticed, all the like research and study of, you know, people around me and that. And the way some girls talk. I mean, you could, but depends on the... It's definitely not going to be a fair fight, because you're going to have to be... Yeah. Well, that's exactly what it is.
Thank Thank you.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's using what you call mind tricks. Using fake flares. You're shooting off fake flares. You're making people pretend. You know, and I mean that's what happened at work in that. One of the guys thinks he knows how to fight in that. I seen him fight, and he's horrible. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing there. He watches a lot of boxing and that, but you could tell he hasn't trained because you tell by how his body is. You know, he doesn't have the training muscles that you would if you did basic punching exercises and that. And then when he went up against me as a practice run, he couldn't even hold on. Like he had no chance, like no fucking chance at all. He didn't know what to do. He went strictly into defensive mode, which means that you're scared, and you know damn well this guy's gonna beat your ass, and this guy has more training than you. Because someone that's trained is obviously not gonna be as afraid as someone that's not trained.
This has got to be a good one, right? This one looks pretty tasty. Sure am ready to eat this fish.
That's basically what it
On
is.
this thing. I bet it's delicious.
Welcome.
Because just because you fight someone that's untrained doesn't mean that you're good. It means you fight someone that's just as bad as you, and you just got the upper hand on them somehow. That's basically what it is.
Thank you.
You can fight a moron and beat his ass really good, doesn't mean you're good. If you fight someone that's better than you and you end up beating him, then you can say that you're, you know, good. All I hear from these, you know, legitimate weak ass males, they always do that shit. And like, I'll raise myself punching a punching bag and doing kicks and shit. I've done it for fucking years. You know, and doing palm techniques and stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely pretty damn funny. Because to me, I don't like hurting people.
All right.
So I'd rather not hurt people. So if someone wants to fight me for just to play that,
Yeah, that seems about right.
I would tell them like, hey,
Look at the shine on this thing.
if I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna
Bet
fight
it's
because I'm
delicious.
defending myself.
All right.
I already beat DLC too, Abdul. I beat it on my other stream. Or one of my streams.
Yeah. Oh, get a load of that. All right, I got one. This one
Yeah,
looks
I'm
pretty
already
tasty.
Super
These
Saiyan
things
Blue.
gotta be tasty. They're gold. Sure am ready to eat this fish.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Yeah, it wasn't really that hard. I mean, I'm overly powered up though.
All right. Found
Like
some
Freezer, I
tasty-looking
mean, he was
food.
damaging in that. Like, he could beat. Yeah, but he does a lot of damage though. Even at 300, he'll deal damage towards you. I wasn't maxed out when I faced him, but the level from 250 to fucking 300 were shit. The stats are not that much higher. Yeah, he's not hard, he just does a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, I heard you, Vincent.
Look how shiny these eggs are. These things have got to be tasty. They're gold.
That's right. You got my Facebook, right? Or you got Facebook? What's up, bud? Oh, okay.
Welcome.
Yeah, I didn't get anything yet. It didn't pop up on my thing yet. That's a fucking weird way of putting it, Abdul. I don't need a girlfriend because I got my cousin? What? What?
Thank you.
Don't say it like that. I work with those girls. Literally, I work with girls that hot. They're that skinny and that. It's like an average occurrence. Honestly, just because looks are like that doesn't mean that you couldn't get something like that, honestly. Yeah. She looks like one of the girls at my work. There's one girl at my work that she has a body like that. Actually, a lot of them do. They're skinny as hell.
All right.
They're really very attractive. But models have... Model pictures are always like the one-time deal thing. They don't look like that all the time. I'll tell you that. I mean, you want to talk about everything? I mean, she has tiny boobs and that. Her boobs are not anything that, you know, to really enjoy, at least for me. But I mean, she's got a very pretty face and that. Face structure is definitely good looking. She's skinny, but most girls are skinny. At least the ones I see. I would say she's probably like 8. 8 or 9.
All right.
Depends what you like. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter because it's just, you know... You can't say every girl's a 10 because there's a lot of girls that look like that. You think she's a 22? How many times you jack off to that girl? Damn, dude. Think she's a 22? You must be busting nuts day and night.
Welcome.
I mean, she's good looking. I mean, honestly, I'd bang her if it came down to it.
Thank you.
I mean, I do like skinny girls, though. Like, the boob ratio doesn't really matter as much. Like I said, I work with girls that are like that. You know, I work with very, very attractive women.
I bet it's delicious. Look how shiny these eggs are.
Like, honestly, like... Well, I gotta be getting off here in a little bit, actually. Like, if I don't sit there and, like, don't jerk off before I go to work, it's annoying. Like, I would have to focus on my job a lot more. You know, I'm not even playing no damn Dragon Ball, I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter about the breast ratio.
Oh, get a load of that! I sure am ready to eat this fish. This one looks pretty tasty.
Yeah, like there was one girl, she was in a modeling like competition type stuff and that. She's extremely attractive looking, but like
Welcome.
she has like we were talking about well, I caught it a lot.
Thank
I told
you.
her like you fake smile a lot. And she was just like, yeah, it's just how I am in that. I was like, well, you gotta be happy with what your life
These things
is.
have gotta be tasty. They're gold.
So she was supposed to
Look
be
at the
Miss
shine on
Hooters
this thing. I bet it's
think
delicious.
last month or something like that, or yeah, last month. And she didn't go to the competition because she just didn't care about it anymore. You know how many girls do anything to get that kind of fame?
All right.
You got a PC? Are you gonna get one? Cool. I said it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, to get that skinny, some girls go too far now. Like, one of the girls, she almost passed out, you know, like last week or something like that. Because she was massively
This has gotta be a
fatigued.
good one, right?
I guess she got too drunk or something
This one looks pretty
the other
tasty.
night, like a dumbass.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some people use beauty as something to, like...
Oh, get a load of that.
Beauty's always very dangerous.
This stone's so shiny. This one looks pretty
Because
tasty.
how we look at
Look at
people
the shine on
and
this
face structure and that,
bet it's delicious.
there's just a certain type of face
Shiny
structure,
these
certain
eggs
type of nose structure, eye structure, mouth structure
Welcome.
that just people just are attracted to. No, just like there's probably more guys that like ass or like butt than they like boobs. So when girls have like small boobs, they work out their butt a lot, their butt looks fat as fuck, and they get more attention. Like I said, I work with these girls now. There's one girl walks in. She's got a huge ass on her. She works out her butt. Her butt sticks out a lot. She's got like a nice round ass on her. It's very startling. If you don't know how your cousin's level 500, then he's probably not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting off in that because I gotta get ready for work and shit. So I'll see you guys later. I don't know when I'm gonna be off next week, but I'll be knowing in the next couple of days. We'll see what happens. You guys have a good one now. I'll see you guys later. Bye.